I've been asked to give a little talk about why I quit Inwood's. And, you know, there's several reasons I quit Inwood's. I didn't want to bring in a lot of you know, hype and to make people upset or nothing. But there's a lot of good reasons I quit Inwood. First off, I had 13 nervous breakdowns because of Pug 1. He's a goof. I went over there, he said he'd make my channel famous. Said I had to do a jump so I could be famous. So I did. And I made the jump. I didn't get hurt. And nothing broke. And that pissed him off. He took me into the shop and made me stick my hand in a vise and smashed one hand while BVD held the other hand on the workbench, and he hit it with a ball-peen hammer. Broke every finger in both of my hands. That's what kind of goof he is. And then he made me do another jump. Of course, I wiped out. I got hurt, broke my collarbone, broke my ass penis, and had to go to the hospital. Pug 1 told a big lie about how I tripped off the whatever, mezzanine or something, and fell down because I'm a goof, he said. He's a goddamn goof. Pug 1's a fucking goof. Then he told me I was supposed to do an airbag stunt. Well, I never done an airbag stunt before. I couldn't tell that he filled a canvas sack full of gasoline and was going to light it and set me on fire. So I go to the hospital again. Found out that he only did it because I broke his fucking lawn chair. Of course, he made me drive it with no fucking functioning fingers. God, he's a goof. And then his old lady made a nice dinner, plenty of food. I had chicken and noodles, potatoes, some kind of salad, and him and her and BVD all sit down at the table. Think they shared with me? No, you know what I got? I got an old bologna sandwich with a ball sack sandwich, or with a ball sack meat on it, and moldy gravy. And when I asked politely, mind you, for a butter knife to wipe the mold off my gravy, Pug 1 had a fucking fit that I was wasting his food. And he said if I did not eat that, then I would go without food for the rest of the week. Well, I didn't have a way back to Ohio, so I ate it, and then I got sick. Now this is the third time he sent me to the hospital, and every time he makes up some bullshit stuff about me being homosexual and telling them this stuff, and they're not giving me very good treatment there. They send me home when I'm still sick or hurting, and it was the day I was there, there was snow on the ground, and Pug 1 and BVD knocked me down in the yard and started rolling me until a snowball started forming around me, made it so big they couldn't push me anymore, and they got the dump truck out, or the snow plow out, plowy, and started pushing me with the plow blade until they cleaned up the entire yard. There was no snow left in the yard. There was just a big fucking ball that they took over next door to Polyester's and told Polyester that something about I was a big ball sack Christmas gift. And I was there till June the 16th, till I thawed out. Well, naturally, you know, I mean, I was unconscious most of the time, but naturally I shit my pants, pissed myself. And I throw it out, and I walked back over to Pug's. I was hoping to get some help, and he said I fucking stunk. And he hosed me off with a water hose, and then made me come in and stand in the middle of the shop while BVD took the air hose, gave me a shop shower for 3.5 hours. And I'll tell you what, I don't care. It was June the 16th, but I was cold and I had pneumonia. Off to the hospital I went again. He tells them some crap cat cockamamie story about how I'm a homosexual. They said I wasn't going to make it. You know what he did? Took me to Rottney, left me for dead. Son of a bitch. Then he called my wife, and they told her that I was in the hospital because they found a huge meat cigarette up my bum. Convinced her that I was cheating on her with another person, big black man. I'll tell you what, Pug 1's a goof. I ain't planning to ever go back there again, because he didn't even make my channel famous. That son of a bitch. I don't even make $4 a day on YouTube, and I went through that. That's more than anybody, and you can see why I've had 13 nervous breakdowns, and I'm about to have another one. It's just ridiculous. Thanks a lot, Pug 1, you fucking goof.